Good evening. Please stand for O Canada, which will be performed by one of our graduates, Isabella Sampson.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
We would like to acknowledge that the land on which the Strait Regional Centre for Education operates for time immemorial is in Mi'kma'ki, the traditional ancestral territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Welcome to Richmond Education Centre and Academy's Class of 2022 graduation ceremony. My name is Lisette McDonald, and I am the Vice Principal of RECA, and I am honored to be your MC for this evening's event. I would like to begin by acknowledging the individuals you see on the stage. To your far left is Miss Denise Chasson, our school counselor, and seated next to her is Miss Lois Landry, our principal. I would also like to welcome our invited guests this evening, Jill Burton, who is representing the Strait Regional Centre for Education, Donna Lehman, the Education Director in Bodledek, Trevor Boudreau, member of the Legislative Assembly for Cape Breton Richmond, and we'd also like to welcome any municipal councillors who are able to attend this evening. Now, our official welcome to the class of 22 will be presented by Isabella Sampson.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you all to our 2022 graduation ceremony. My name is Isabella Sampson, and I am your Salutatorian for this evening. As I was writing this speech, I thought long and hard about what I wanted to say. I thought about the amazing teachers, the unforgettable memories, the interminable friendships and experiences. Much of the standout moments would take too long to describe, and I don't want to keep you here all day. However, I would like to shine light on some skills we have mastered as a class. Academically, artistically, and socially, we have mastered many, but there is one particular form of art that we have all mastered throughout our high school experience that I want to focus on: the art of procrastination. It took me some time to figure out how to say what I wanted to say, but as I was on FaceTime watching Stranger Things and studying for my chemistry exam, it finally came to me. For the sake of the wonderful teachers here at Richmond Academy, especially you, Chantel, because I know you hate our homework statistics, I want to say I do not advocate procrastination in any way, shape, or form. However, high school was not simply class in the day and homework at night. It was discovering ourselves, our interests, our passions, and spending the little time we had to enjoy the past 4 years of high school. It was about being 2-time Triple Crown champions, or the 4-hour bus rides back from soccer, screaming Party in the USA with AR. It was the conversations with teachers that lasted half of the class, most times on purpose, so we didn't have to learn. In fact, procrastination is the wrong word. Instead, we were discovering ourselves. Unfortunately for our teachers, a lot of this discovering ourselves sometimes got in the way of our work. But we made it this far, didn't we? You know, graduating and stuff. But what does discovering ourselves actually mean? Well, in some cases, we found our deepest passions. In others, we found people who inspire us. And overall, we've grown up. I mean, just think back to that dance in grade 9, when we made a name for ourselves that we still wear proudly. Or the first and last time Purdue Oxbury Paper did a presentation for us. Now, as I look out, I see that same imperfect grade 9 class still making some pretty strong names for ourselves, but confident and sure of it. We have gone from the grade 9s to the homework equals teamwork grade. Throughout the years, we have shared clothes, secrets, and homework answers. We pulled our masks over our nose when Lois walked by, watched Brenda Burt try and figure out Google Meet, and have congregated in the bathrooms like there's no tomorrow. During that process, we felt like it would never end, but now everything seems to have gone by in the blink of an eye. I will leave you with this. No matter where you end up in the future, find some time to procrastinate and discover a little bit more about yourself. Congratulations to the class of 22, and welcome to the Richmond Academy graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabella. I would like to ask that Ms. Jill Burton, Coordinator of Mi'kmaq Educational Services for the Strait Regional Center for Education, come to the stage to say a few words.
Good evening. Graduates of 2022, parents, guardians, staff, special guests, friends, and family. On behalf of the Strait Regional Center for Education, I am very pleased to be part of the celebrations today. We come together to recognize the achievements of a very special group of students, the Richmond Education Center Academy graduates of 2022. I am honored to share this very important day with you. To our distinguished graduates, you did it. During the last 2 years, you persevered and succeeded through an unprecedented time in our world history. You followed health protocols, you transitioned on several occasions to learning at home and back at school, you looked out for one another's health and safety, and most importantly, you did so with kindness and understanding. I admire your determination and resiliency, 2 characteristics that will serve you well in life. Your graduation today is an extremely important milestone in your life. All of us gathered here today are deeply and sincerely proud of who you are, your accomplishments, and the contributions you have made to your studies, to your extra and co-curricular activities, to your school, and to your community. You have been very fortunate to be part of such a caring and supportive learning environment. I would like to acknowledge the commitment and leadership of our school administration, teaching and support staff who have guided our graduates. Thank you for your dedication and for what you do each and every day to support students' well-being, achievement, and success. I would like to recognize and thank parents and guardians for their ongoing guidance and support. Your unconditional love and encouragement are an important part of students' success. I would also like to thank the many other members of our school communities. You may or may not realize the significant amount of support that they provide by generously volunteering to help with school breakfast programs, serve on school advisory councils, donate to scholarships, bursaries, and fundraising activities, and so much more, all of which support student learning and success. Graduates, your hard work and tremendous efforts are most deserving of our admiration. I sincerely hope you cherish each and every moment of your graduation celebrations. You are at one of the most exciting times in your life, a time of accomplishment, great discovery, and endless possibilities. As you prepare to begin the next exciting chapter of your lives, I know that you will continue to build upon the solid educational foundation with which you have been provided. I encourage you to use your education, special skills, and talents that each of you have to make a meaningful difference in whatever path you choose to pursue. I know for certain our future is in very good hands with the class of 2022. Congratulations and best wishes for continued success. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill. Miss Lois Landry, our principal, will now address the graduating class of 2022 and all of their guests. Miss Landry.
Graduates, invited guests, family, and friends, good evening. On behalf of the staff, I'd like to welcome everyone to Richmond Academy's graduation ceremony. There is always so much that goes into putting on a graduation ceremony, and I'd like to begin by offering sincere thanks to all teaching and support staff who worked diligently this week to make tonight a success. As I was preparing to speak tonight, I took a few minutes to look over speeches I've made at previous graduation ceremonies. This is not my first rodeo. Each one of those includes a paragraph that starts out with, "Wow, what a year it's been." Then COVID came along and said, "Hold my popsicle." The class of 2022 has, in a way, bookended the pandemic. They entered grade 9, a fresh-eyed group, pretty much without incident. During their grade 10 year, the COVID bomb dropped and life as we and they had known it changed dramatically. Schools were a different place during their grade 10 and 11 years, to be sure. As they entered their senior year, the darkness and worry lifted, and this group showed us that there really is no obstacle or hiccup in life they can't overcome. To the family members and friends of tonight's graduates, thank you for sharing your children with us this past 4 years. We are grateful for the opportunity to have watched them grow into the resourceful, passionate, funny, compassionate young men and women they have become. I also want to take this opportunity to thank staff for all they've done to help these graduates as well as the other students in the building before, during, and since the pandemic. It has been a busy few years. Honestly, just when Lisette and I, and Jason before her, thought we would come unglued, teachers and support staff stepped in to do what needed to be done and finding solutions to problems we never imagined we'd face. And finally, no event is complete without a quote from the Rankin family, which sums up my wish for each of you as you embark on this next chapter of your lives. There's a prayer for every problem and a home for every heart. But first, you must find confidence in being who you are. Speak with pride of your beginnings and answer swiftly as you're called. And you will find that you will soon be home again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Landry. And now we will present the graduates of the class of 2022 with their graduation diploma and will announce academic awards. I will call each grad alphabetically to come up on stage where Ms. Landry will present them with their diploma and academic awards and move their tassel from her right to left. We had some discussion about that before we came in. So from her right to left, to symbolize this important transition in their lives. The recipient of an honor cord must have an 85% or above average. Calculations are based on an average of the following criteria: academic English 12, global studies 12, 1 academic or advanced math or science 12, and 2 additional academic 12 courses. I would also like to call upon Donna Lehman, Education Director from Bodledek, to come to the stage to present our First Nations students with a traditional eagle's feather to commemorate their graduation. I know in past years you've been asked to not applaud between graduates, but this year we're going to say give her, because we're doing the academic awards with the diplomas. So here we go. In absentia, Hannah Rose Aitken, honor cord. An old soul, very creative, timid, but genuinely kind. Tonight, she would be receiving Louisdale Lions Club bursary, Royal Canadian Legion Branch 47 Grand Dance bursary, South Mountain Arm of Gold, and Sarah Pool bursary. Nathan Robert Andre, very polite, creative, and determined in his work. He advocates for himself and is a role model for students entering skilled trades. Presented tonight with the Isle Madame New Horizons Senior Citizen Club Award, and also Nathan is the first recipient to receive the Richmond Academy Skilled Trades Award. Congratulations. Alexis Ruth Austin, French immersion. Alexis lights up the room, always smiling and cheerful, very passionate about causes that are important to her. Tonight she receives Corner Bridge Store bursary in memory of Sarah Cecina Garcia, St. FX entrance bursary, and RECA student involvement bursary. Ethan Alexander Bernard. Kind-hearted, pays attention to detail, and takes his good old time. Tonight he is receiving the Bodledek Education Bursary. Jace Thomas Joseph Bona. A quiet presence in class, always polite and respectful. He's a natural at building and fixing, easy to talk to. He loves to help others. He's a team player and kind to everyone in class. Good luck with your future plans. Hayden Joseph Bonin. Hayden recently moved here and fit in immediately. He's a good-natured, funny, and an awesome writer. Hayden is kind and fun-loving. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Brianne Alexandra Boucher, honor cord, French immersion. Brianne is an outstanding worker in everything she does, kind and genuine. Tonight she receives the Richmond Community Management Fishery Cooperative Limited bursary and a student entrance award to NSCC. Emily Blanche Boudreau. Emily is a very creative individual. She tells it like it is. She loves her friends fiercely, and they love her back. Best of luck next year in whatever you choose, Emily. Lex Boudreau, in absentia. Lex, very good at drawing, sarcasm could be your middle name, likes to argue for fun, and funny. Lex would be receiving the Bodledek Education Bursary this evening. Margaret Catherine Boudreau. She stands up for the things she believes in, a natural leader who brings people together. Her enthusiasm is contagious. She brings a lot of energy. She loves her friends and will stand up for them. Tonight she's receiving a RECA Staff Award. Braden Mackenzie Calder, French immersion. Braden is a gentle giant who is a friend to all. Though he is more of the strong, silent type, he's full of personality once you get to know him. Tonight he's receiving South Mountain Arm of Gold bursary. John Thomas James Campbell, JT. An old soul, always willing to help, just a kind young man who says hello and wishes you a good day when he leaves. Tonight he receives Nelson Burke Memorial Bursary, Richmond County 4-H Leaders Memorial Bursary, St. Peter's Lions Todd Wombold Achievement Award, and RECA Student Involvement Bursary. Kaylin Elizabeth Carter. Kaylin is creative, full of knowledge, a wonderful musician and artist. She's a great lover and great writer, loves reading, musicals, and anime. Best of luck next year, Kaylin. Noah Riley John Carrick. Now it's all going to get fumbled. In absentia. Noah is focused on achieving his future goals. He has a wide knowledge base and is very compassionate. Good luck in your future endeavors. Jamie Elizabeth Cook. Jamie, sweet, always smiling when you walk by, very kind and quiet. Next year, we're thinking RCMP. Best of luck. Logan Thomas Cotton. Logan always owned his progress and made some big strides forward in his final year at RECA. Our designated penalty killer on the ice, he always worked hard with a big smile on his face. Tonight he's receiving the Ada LeVescount Memorial Bursary. Tanner Albany Covin, 02. Tanner always tries his best in school and excels at using heavy equipment on his family farm and squealing his tires outside the school. We are sure that TC will do very well in the future. All the best. Tonight, he receives the Clearwater Bursary and the West Arishat and District Village Circle Society Bursary. Mitchell Christian Creamer, 02. Mitchell is laid back, courteous, and adventurous. He works hard when he's doing the things that he loves. Tonight, he is receiving the T. Sampson and Sons Backhoe Bursary. Emma Grace David, Honor Cord. Emma is a kind and hardworking student that can always be relied on. She's a great friend and has a dry sense of humor. Tonight, she receives Charles Forest Co-op Bursary, St. Joseph's Credit Union Bursary, St. Joseph's CWL Petit de Gras Bursary, and RECA Student Involvement Bursary. Trent Alex James Digdon, Honor Cord and French Immersion. Trent is always willing to help when he can and was a great friend to many. Captain Trent, our fearless leader on the ice, whose effort was second to none. Always smiling and easygoing, but let's not forget, always the first to walk into class and say, "Free class today?" Tonight, Trent receives a Freddie McNeil Memorial Bursary, Premium Seafood Group of Companies J.F. Sampson Bursary, St. Joseph's Credit Union Bursary, Sullivan Fuels Bursary, West Arishat and District Village Circle Society Bursary, And from Acadia, he is receiving a renewable scholarship, a resident scholarship, and an entrance scholarship. Sydney Catherine Easthouse, Honor Cord. Sydney has a calm demeanor. She's always kind to others. She's very studious and humble. Tonight, Sydney is receiving the South Mountain Arm of Gold bursary, St. Peter's Lions Billy McDonald Achievement Award, and the 2022 Nova Scotia Energy and Mine Scholarship. Maggie Bree Eden, in absentia. Maggie is very creative and kind. She treats everyone equal and always looks out for the others in the school. Best wishes next year, Maggie. Gray Ainsley Ferguson, Honor Cord. Gray, unique, thoughtful, kind old soul. She has a genuine laugh that is unforgettable and contagious. Brilliant, up on current events, she will save the world. Tonight she receives Foodland Bursary, RECA Student Involvement Bursary, and Municipality of the County of Richmond Bursary. John Jacob Fougere. Jacob is a witty, hardworking student who enjoys bringing his humor to staff and his peers. Tonight, he is receiving a Budladek Education Bursary. Julien Marcus Gagnon, O2, in absentia. Julien has come a long way in his high school career and has excelled in the skilled trades courses. A person who is respectful and very caring of his family and friends, attributes which will serve him well in his future endeavors. Good luck to Julien. Reese Logan George. Genuine, funny, a guy who is always willing to help out whenever he can. Tonight, Reese receives a Premium Seafood Group of Companies J.F. Sampson Bursary, West Arishat and District Village Circle Society Bursary, and a Budladek Education Bursary. Dawson James Arnold Gibson Lehman. Dawson, kind, polite, and always says hello in the hallway. He has shown resilience and a will to succeed. Tonight, he is receiving a Budladek Education Bursary. Josh Daniel Grimes, Honor Cord, French Immersion. Josh is polite, has an awesome sense of humor, and more patience than most. Tonight, he is receiving the Deanna Bond Memorial Bursary. Grace Mary Haas, Honor Cord. Grace is kind, mature, and insightful with a calm demeanor. She brings joy to a room. Tonight, she's receiving Richmond Local NSTU Bursary, St. Joseph's Credit Union Bursary, and RECA Student Involvement Bursary. Emma Priscilla Jeffrey, Honor Cord, French Immersion. Emma, well-rounded, multi-talented hard worker, genuinely kind, a true people person, always says hello when she walks by you in the morning and when she leaves. Her smile brightens the room. Tonight she's receiving Louisdale Lions Club Bursary, Premium Seafood Group of Companies J.F. Sampson Bursary, Rotary Club of Port Hawkesbury in memory of Nikki King, Shelby Giroir Memorial Bursary, RECA Student Involvement Bursary, and a St. FX Entrance Scholarship. Braden Gerard Jesso. Braden, he's quiet, polite, and a great sense of humor. And he's definitely happiest when he's on the water. Best luck in your future endeavors, Braden. Brandy Lee Johnson, Honor Cord. Quiet, sweet, and kind, and always thoughtful in her words. Tonight, Brandy receives the Cecil Shea Memorial Bursary and the Bodledek Education Bursary. Alyssa Clara Landry, 02. Alyssa, always willing to help, easygoing, and always super cheerful. Look at that smile. Tonight, she receives the RECA Student Involvement Bursary. Tia Louise Landry, Honor Cord, French Immersion. Calm and accepting of others, genuine kindness, thoughtful in her words, especially to others, loves to make others happy and finds joy in everything. She always has a smile on her face. Tonight she receives Port Hawkesbury Paper Bursary, Brian J. Sampson Memorial Bursary, St. Peter's Lions Murdoch and Eva Digou Achievement Award, and RECA Student Involvement Bursary. Morgan James Lelashore, 02. Morgan, always up for an adventure and a laugh. Often has a big smile, like just right now. Tonight he receives the CUPE 955 Richmond unit in memory of deceased members bursary. Lily Mae McCauley, sarcastic and funny. She must be like her mama. Tonight she receives the Bodledek Education Bursary. Alyssa Dawn McDonald, Honor Cord. Love of the environment and animal life, calm demeanor, quiet, but yet when she talks, everyone listens. And who could forget her love of crystals? Honest and true to herself, that's Alyssa. Tonight she receives the Inverness NSTU Bursary and Anne Landry Memorial Bursary on behalf of Eddie Landry and family. Amber Isabella McDonald, Honor Cord. Amber, sweet, quiet, and always such a hard worker. Tonight, she receives the McLeod Lorway Bursary and McDonnell's Pharmacy Bursary. Carson Kenzie McDonald, Honor Cord. Carson is a lighthearted, easygoing person who worked hard and was always there to lend a hand. A part of the hockey team that could lighten the mood with his humor and add to the energy on the ice. Such a good soul. Tonight he receives the St. Peter's Lions Lisa Gibson Achievement Award and a P. Sands Bursary. River Ivan Frederick McKay. River, with his big heart, always willing to share his life experience in order to help his peers. A quiet guy with lots of potential. Best of luck, River, next year. Erin Kate McClellan, Honor Cord. Erin is very particular and super organized. Tonight, she receives a Foodland Bursary, the Janice Landry Memorial Bursary, Royal Canadian Legion Branch 47 Grand Aunts Bursary, St. Peter's Lions Alex and Ruth Morrison Achievement Award, St. Peter's and District Volunteer Fire Department Bursary, and an entrance bursary for St. FX. Madison Page McPhee. Madison is super kind, an awesome musician, and a beautiful artist. Tonight she receives the Amy Burns Memorial Bursary, Landry Brothers Limited Bursary, Royal Canadian Legion Branch 47 Grand Dance Bursary, and Nova Scotia Nunavut Command Royal Canadian Legion Scholarship. Mallory Carol Ann McPhee, Honor Cord. Mallory, mature, super creative, and intuitive. Tonight she receives the Amy Burns Memorial Bursary, Landry Brothers Limited Award, the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 47 Grand Dance Bursary, and the Nova Scotia Nunavut Command Royal Canadian Legion Scholarship. Andrew Edward Malcolm, French immersion. Andrew, quiet, dedicated, and a great sense of humor. Tonight he receives the Freddie McNeil Memorial Bursary, Louisdale Lions Bursary, and West Bay Road and District Volunteer Fire Department Bursary. Javier Edward Marchand, on time for once this year. Friendly, kind, and a bit of a jokester. Tonight, Javier receives the Louisdale Lions Club Award, St. Louis Parish Bursary, Cape Breton Building Trades, and AIL Canada Bursary. Sophia Marie Marchand. Sophia walks to the beat of her own drum and is very creative. She's a reliable friend and has the best style. She is true to herself and who she is. Tonight she receives St. Louis Parish Bursary. Mary Caitlin Martell, 02. Mary, sweet, always putting in her best effort and gets along with people of all ages. Tonight, Mary receives a Shirley Spudwagon Bursary. Emma Grace Martell, French immersion. Emma, kind soul, beautiful smile, genuine. She makes everyone around her feel valued. Tonight, she receives a Foodland Bursary. Tyson Howard Martell. Tyson, friendly, pleasant, and always a smile. We wish you lots of luck next year, Tyson. Joseph Jeffrey Martin, French immersion. Jeffrey, a good friend, gentle, polite, and kind. Tonight, Jeffrey receives the Richmond Local NSTU Bursary. Isaac Gerard McDonald. Isaac knows the lyrics to every song imaginable. He loves to make people smile and laugh. Tonight, he is receiving the Louisdale Lions Club Bursary. Good sense of direction, too. Noah Reed Vincenzo Minio, 02. Noah is a hard worker, he's kind and mature, and let's be honest, he has great hair. Tonight he receives a RECA Staff Award. Daniel Thomas Mumberket. Daniel, athletic, quiet leader, but he brings out the competition in phys ed. Daniel is kind and he's funny. Tonight he receives the Father Vincent de Paul Council 14280 John Walter Martell Memorial Bursary, the Frank J. Mumberket Memorial Bursary, Freddie McNeil Memorial Bursary, Holy Guardian Angels Parish bursary, Richmond Local NSTU bursary, Royal Canadian Legion Branch 47 Grand Aunts, Royal Canadian Legion Branch 110, and the Lordois Men's Club. Logan Rose Morrison, 02. Effervescent and quick to treat us with her baked treats. Tonight she receives the Framboise Force Shoe Volunteer Fire Department bursary and the Compass Group of Canada bursary. Benjamin Douglas Murray. Ben, a great friend to many with a big heart, always smiling and joking, a defenseman to be feared out on the ice that was well respected by his teammates and helped them grow. Best of luck next year, Ben. Emma Rose Murray. Emma, very accepting of others, loves to read the best books, and very socially aware. Tonight, Emma receives the Budledeck Education Bursary. Braden nope, sorry. I got this from him. Braden Jermaine Joseph Parker in absentia. Quiet, skilled with the keyboard, and can create great slides in a short period of time. We wish Braden the best of luck. Now it's your turn, Lyndon. Lyndon Todd Parsons, here he is. Lyndon is an intelligent student with a great sense of humor, a great asset to the hockey team who could always be, see, great sense of humor, who could always be counted on to get us a power play. Tonight, Lyndon is receiving the St. Joseph's Credit Union bursary and the Freddie McNeil Memorial bursary. Miley Kathleen Peterson. Miley is soft-hearted and finds beauty in the little things. She is very passionate about the things she believes in, and she has a beautiful voice. Tonight, she is receiving the Island View Hospital Auxiliary Bursary for the Straight Richmond Hospital. Gage Joseph Roy Pate. Extremely artistic and oh so quiet. If you look at his baby picture out in the front, you'll see his beautiful curly hair from when he was little. Best of luck next year, Gage. Caden John Jamie Power. There he is. Caden is a very goal-oriented student and has a great sense of humor. That he does. Tonight he receives the Municipality of the County of Richmond bursary. Mason Joseph Robinson. Mason is kind, intelligent, very mature young man, and he follows his own path. Tonight he receives the Lordways Men's Club bursary. Rowan James Sampson. Rowan, friendly, polite, and conscientious. Tonight, Rowan receives awards from Cape Breton University, the McLeod Matheson Bursary, and a residence scholarship. Faith Simon Blair Sampson. Faith, a dedicated athlete and a great teammate. Lots of spice and super kind. Tonight, she receives the Discouse Civic Improvement Society bursary in memory of Kevin Poirier, iFit Center Isle Madame bursary, Isle Madame New Horizons Senior Citizens Club bursary, Shelby Giroir No. 9 Athletic bursary, St. Louis CWL bursary, Everwin Scholarship, which will be spread over 4 years. And from Cape Breton University, she receives the McLeod Matheson Award, the Lulu Terrio Cameron Memorial Award, Sister Mary Aquinas Memorial Scholarship, a resident scholarship, and the CBU Basket Prize. Isabella Carly Sampson, Honor Cord. She speaks from the heart with sincerity and truth, and her laugh is so genuine. She sees the good in people and has stolen our hearts with her voice, written lyrics, and musical abilities. Tonight she receives Louisdale Lions Club bursary, Inverness NSTU bursary, Dr. Degout Memorial bursary, RECA Student Involvement bursary, and from Cape Breton University, Bruce and Dorothy Rossetti Scholarship, Resident Scholarship, Anna Mae Smith Award, Lulu Terrio Cameron Memorial Award, and she also wins a Long and McQuaid music gift card for the Small Town Big Stage Scholarship. Austin Jerry Alexander Singer Matthews, 02. Charismatic and funny, his personality is contagious. He was extremely dedicated to his work, both in and out of school. Tonight he receives the T. Sampson and Son Baco Bursary and Landry Brothers Limited Award. Alexander Stanley Spencer. Quiet old soul, good-natured, and always smiling. Tonight, Alexander receives the Joel Backerdax Memorial Bursary. Connor Anthony Stone. Connor is an easygoing and true friend. He was always willing to listen and help where he could. Best of luck next year, Connor, with your future endeavors. Mylan Christopher Twinor, Honor Cord, French Immersion. Mylan, responsible, reliable, and a true gentleman. Cares deeply about the people in his life and wants to do the right thing. Tonight, he's presented with the Harvey McEwen Memorial Bursary, Nova Scotia Power Bursary, Retired Teachers Bursary, Richmond County 4-H Leaders Memorial Bursary, St. Peter's Lions Cedric Sampson Achievement Award, Thomas William Trust Fund Bursary, and also from NSCC, a Student Entrance Award. Mila Celeste Zink, Honor Cord, French Immersion. Mila marches to the beat of her own drum with confidence, grace, and kindness. She's very accepting and wants the best for everyone. Tonight, Mila receives the Tellil Community TV Bursary and Macdonell's Pharmacy Bursary. So who was it? Kings. So we missed this on our program, but Sophia Marchand is also receiving an entrance scholarship for King's University. So congratulations to all the monetary award recipients this evening, and a heartfelt thank you to our scholarship and bursary donations, locally and from away. These monetary awards are presented to students who are pursuing secondary education directly after high school. Some of our students are transitioning directly into the workforce or are still undecided about their future plans. We wish them all the best of luck and thank the teachers and mentors who have prepared them for transitioning into the next phase of their lives. Your investment in our students' futures does not go unnoticed, and will certainly make lifelong impact on the students here today. So just to kind of summarize the amount of money that was given out tonight, provincially, we gave out $22,670.79. Community gave out $39,575. And Nova Scotia Post-Secondary Entrance Awards, $68,350, for a grand total of $130,595 I would now like to call upon our very talented and amazing Isabella Sampson, who will now perform for her graduating class.
All along I was waiting for this moment, knew it all would fly right by. Now we're all here, graduating, cap and gown on, holding back the tears so we don't cry. Who would have thought back in grade 9 we'd all be together starting life? I remember when we all met, we were 14, walking in those big front doors. If we knew then what we know now, can you tell me what it is we're fighting for? It's the last time we walk out those doors, and we'll see what this life has in store. To the class of 22 and the life that we outgrew, yeah, we all made it through in perfect time. If I said it's easy, I'd be lying. I've spent countless hours crying, but now we're saying goodbye in blue and white. And what we fail to see, this place shaped you and me, and everything we be down to design. It's bittersweet to say as we go our separate ways, but the world's calling our names. Take a second, let it sink in. Yeah, we put the time in and we're on our way to the bigger and the better, like a piece of glass thrown in the ocean waves. We were thrown in and we found our way. Now the days are done, but memories stay. To the class of 22 and the life that we outgrew, yeah, we all made it through in perfect time. If I said it's easy, but the world's calling our names. The world's calling our names. Oh, the world's calling our names. The world's calling our names. To the class of 22 and the life that we outgrew, yeah, we all made it through in perfect time. If I said it's easy, I'd be lying. I've spent countless hours crying, but now we're saying goodbye in blue and white. And what we failed to see, this place shaped you and me, and everything we'd be down to design. It's bittersweet to say as we go our separate ways, but the world's calling our names. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Isabella. Thank you. I would now like to ask Mr. Trevor Boudreau, MLA for Cape Breton, Richmond. This is a hard act to follow. I'm sorry about the timing. We're not asking you to sing, so it should be all right. To come to the stage to present our Lieutenant Governor, Governor General, and Queen Elizabeth II medals.
Thank you for the introduction, and I'm happy to be after quite a performance like that, Isabella. Thank you. But as you see on there, on the program, it says I'm here to award medals. But Lois has also informed me I have 45 minutes to speak. So sit back and relax and enjoy it a little bit. But really, before I do get going, I looked around the crowd a little bit and noticed some of my friends from high school who are parents. And so when I was in grade 12, I thought my dad was old. Like my dad was old to me then, right? But then I'm realizing it means one of two things. Either some of us are old in here, or I was mistaken. So I'll let the grads decide that for themselves and figure out if their parents are old, and we'll leave it at that. But certainly on behalf of Premier Houston and the Nova Scotia government, I want to extend my congratulations to the graduates. And this is my first time getting to do this as an MLA, and very proud to be here when you're receiving your high school diplomas. You know, this is a big time for a lot of you. It's an exciting time, and it's a time to celebrate with your family and your friends, reminisce on the memories that you've had from grade primary all the way up to grade 12, and also to kind of take a bit of time to look to the future as well. I also want to extend sincere gratitude to the teachers and staff who've guided these young adults from primary to 12, so the teachers here present today, but also the teachers and staff that were with them throughout their journey. Our province will be successful if our young people are supported through their journey. And we are stronger for the work that our teachers do to provide that knowledge base for our future. So thank you for that. I'd also like to thank the parents and families of the graduates here today, showing your love and support, and certainly you've been doing that for a long time. We've gone through an incredible, challenging times, and some would say unprecedented. And there were times where the obstacles felt like they were too great, and yet here they are all today. So well done, and thank you to the parents and families for being there for the grads. So to the grads, your parents are proud of you, your family and friends are proud of you, your teachers are proud of you, and I'm sure that they want to wish you all continued success in the years to come. But what does success look like? For some, it's finding a career that you will love and you will enjoy for life. For others, success means traveling the world and living out unique experiences. For some of you, success is to be famous and to be recognized throughout the world. For others, it's to accumulate wealth, make some money, right? That's success. And for some, success means finding someone to love and raise a family with. And that's the great thing about success, is it's really whatever you want it to be. But I will tell you that success will look different at various times in your life. So just a bit of advice that I'd share is that no matter what success looks like to you, and no matter how you see your future moving forward, the best path to having a successful life is to invest in yourself. Invest in your time in learning new things and developing new skills. Whether it's by heading to university or community college, starting a job right out of high school, or becoming an apprentice, or maybe it is traveling the world to figure out what you want to do. Take the time to learn life lessons and to build up your bank of knowledge. And investing in yourself is also about learning to take time to enjoy the moment and investing the time to do the things you love to do. Life is going to have times when you have to reset, refocus, re-engage, and having invested time in doing the things you love to do will give you an outlet to do just that. You should also make time over the coming days to thank your parents for investing in you as well. Some with money, I'm sure, filling up your car with gas to get you where you needed to go, taking you to volleyball practice or band practice or whatever it was, or teaching you how to cook KD, which was what I learned when I was in high school, or to do your laundry. They are preparing you for life. I think you should also take time to thank the teachers and staff. They've invested a great deal in time in teaching you lessons and skills that will help you navigate your life. Some of it likely was difficult to understand why you were learning maybe Shakespeare or physics and how that was going to help you later in life, but hopefully you'll understand sometimes it was less about the content and more about the teaching you how to learn, how to critically think, and to train your brain. So before I get on to those awards that I was up here to actually present, I'll share you a couple of stories. Maybe one, we'll see how that one goes, and then we'll decide if I do the second. But a friend of mine, when she was graduating, when I was graduating, so when I was young, right? I'm old. And a friend of mine, it was tradition to get gifts, right? You got gifts from your family for graduating, and some people got, money to go to university or something like that. And my friend got luggage. And there's two ways of looking at luggage, and I'll give you the parents' side of getting luggage, and then I'll give you my friend's interpretation of what luggage really meant. And so for the parents, it was basically telling their kid, my friend, it was time for her to leave. But my friend really thought that the luggage was very useful for bringing her laundry home. And so I'll give you guys the opportunity to discuss that with your family, if luggage happens to be what it is that you get for your gift. The other little thing about when I was getting ready to decide where I was going to go to university, my mom had this in her head that I was not allowed to go. I don't know how many are going to St. FX or NSCC, but I was not allowed to go to St. FX or NSCC, and that's where most of my friends were going. And I thought it was because she wanted me to meet new people, experience new things, but that's not what it was at all. She told me after it was because she was afraid she'd hear about all the times I would be partying, and she didn't want to hear it. But the fact of the matter was I was one of these kids that called my mom every day. So she So she really knew everything that was going on, regardless of if I went to St. FX or not. So again, one of those stories that I remember from my time graduating. But with all that said, we'll get on to what I was supposed to be here to do, and I wish you all the best in the future. But I have 3 awards, I believe, that we're announcing. So each year, the Lieutenant Governor, Governor General, and Queen Elizabeth medals are awarded to outstanding grade 11 and grade 12 students in Nova Scotia. The Lieutenant Governor's medals are awarded to 2 students in grade 11 who have demonstrated qualities of leadership and service in the school and in the community, and commendable performance in courses in which they are enrolled. Recipients of these awards were recognized at a ceremony in June, but we would like to acknowledge these recipients here tonight. So the Lieutenant Governor medals for 2022 for Richmond Academy are awarded to Molly Crocker and Grace DeWolf.
And Grace DeWolf.
The Governor General's Medal, established in 1873, recognizes students who have achieved the highest academic average. A bronze medal is awarded to the student who achieves this upon graduation from secondary school. The average includes all grade 11 and grade 12 courses as listed on the student's official transcript. The average cannot be anticipated. It must be calculated based on the final results after all exams take place. This year's recipient is a conscientious student who has excelled academically since beginning at Richmond Academy. He is a well-rounded student who has looked for opportunities in academically advanced and hands-on courses. He is headed to NSCC in September to pursue a career in power engineering. On behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honorable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada, I am pleased to award the 2022 Governor General Academic Medal to Mylin Tunar. The Queen Elizabeth II Medal is awarded to a grade 12 student who has fulfilled the requirements for a Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma, having demonstrated superior academic achievement in grades 10, 11, and 12, and maintaining an outstanding record in school and community involvement. This year's recipient has a long list of accomplishments and contributions both in her school and community. She has combined strong academics, long-standing commitment to volunteerism in her community, and participation in both school and club sports. She is dedicated to enriching her school environment through ongoing leadership on various committees, and has put in the hard work required to have a place in the music industry at 17 years old. She will continue to serve this province as a registered nurse following university. The 2002 Queen Elizabeth II Medal is awarded to Isabella Sampson. So once again, congratulations to the grads, and that was my 45-minute speech, so thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Boudreau, and congratulations to our medal recipients. Class valedictorian is an honor given to one member of the graduating class. He or she must be a student in good academic standing, demonstrate leadership qualities within the school, and be of good character, or just a character. The selection of valedictorian is done entirely by the graduating students. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this year's valedictorian and character, Trent Digdon.
Good evening, friends and family, administrators and teachers, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, graduates of 2022. I would first like to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be up here speaking before you tonight. Class of 2022, today is the day we have all been waiting for, the day we have all strived and worked for. Today is the day we become Richmond Academy graduates. This task was not easy, and there were some definite obstacles and challenges along the way. I think we can all agree one of the biggest obstacles we faced was COVID. Now, I could talk about COVID for a while, but I'm not sure about you guys, but I have heard enough about COVID for 2 lifetimes. So I think I'm going to skip over that. Instead, I would like to reminisce about the good times we shared throughout our high school and the wonderful things we have all accomplished. It seems like only yesterday we were walking into high school, meeting our new teachers, new classmates, and making new friends. Back then, when a grade 12 would tell me high school flies by, so do as much as you can because it does not last long, I didn't really listen to what they said because in my mind, graduation seemed so far away. Now that I look back at it, they were right. Even though every Brenda Bird test felt like it took 3 years, and every time Phil Sampson told me I was out in left field with a hockey stick, I wanted to pull my hair out. Or the illustrious Chantal McCusick saying, "We are so far behind," even if we were only in the first week of the semester. High school went by way too fast. One thing I think this crew is known for is our athletic abilities and dedication to high school sports. The countless lunch hours in Rob McDonald's classroom discussing strategy, and the next game, or the girls' soccer team, never letting A.R. Frazier make it to the staff room at recess. In grade 9, our sports team basically won everything, including badminton regionals, baseball regionals, hockey regionals, girls and boys volleyball regionals, and girls and boys softball regionals, with all these teams going on to provincials. Then we had 2 years where sports could not really happen. Then we came back in grade 12, and everybody was worried about how our sports teams would do and wasn't sure if we would win anything. But we came back stronger than ever, and boys won hockey, baseball, and softball regionals, and girls won soccer regionals, and we all moved on to provincials. And I'll never forget some of the memories that came along with these accomplishments. One of my favorites is after our hockey team won regionals in grade 9, we all sang "We Are the Champions" in the Dow Bay Arena to our parents. And for the girls, after over a decade of not making girls soccer provincials, they finally broke the streak of bad luck and made it, giving hope to all the teams that come after them. Although sports were a big part of my high school years, there was so much more that made our school great, such as the Dungeons and Dragons committee that was formed in our grade 9 year and book club. Our school was great at making sure everyone had the opportunity to explore their own interests. Not all committees were sunshine and rainbows, though. Our prom, leadership, and safe grad committees worked tirelessly to ensure we had fun things to do at school like Winter Carnival and Christmas Theme Week, or that events like safe grad and prom ran smoothly. Although although these committees might have been hard work, they made sure to have some fun and make great memories along the way. Whether it be Carson McDonald dropping a carton of eggs on his own mother, Lisette, or every pair of students tipping their canoe with A.R. Frazier. Some other good ones include Bernie LeBlanc sending me airborne during the student versus teacher soccer game in grade 9, or the water balloon flight at Safegrad, where us grads made sure Miss Samantha Martell and Miss Chantal McCuspic did not leave the parking lot dry. Now, all these memories are wonderful, but my favorite of all was a different student getting their car banned from the parking lot every week. Some people were even so talented they got a threat of their car being towed. Of course, with all this comes a few words of thanks. First, I would like to thank our teachers and administrators who made our school a safe place and got us through a pandemic and made it a little easier to get out of bed every morning. Secondly, I'd like to thank our coaches. You gave a little bit of your time, but in the end, you gave us so much more. You helped shape us into the young adults we are today. Lastly, and most importantly, I would like to thank our parents who carted us around and made a lot of sacrifices to make all of our accomplishments possible. Not once did you expect to thank you. You not only guided us in sports and school, but in life, and are truly our biggest champions. We would not be who we are today without you. So today, you deserve to celebrate right alongside us and deserve a round of applause. We did it. After today, we begin a new chapter in our life, and we will all be going our separate ways. Although this will lead us down different paths, I know for a fact that we will all succeed and do wonderful things with whatever we do. The road ahead may be challenging at times, but always remember what you have already accomplished and use that to guide you. We survived 2 years of COVID as high school students. We can survive anything. To my fellow graduates, I would like to say thank you for all the great times and the bonds we created. I will remember and cherish these for the rest of my life. You helped make the last 13 years exactly what it should be, memorable. Finally, I'm going to wrap this up by saving the best for last. I'm sure everyone knows by now, but our captain, Lois Landry, will no longer be the principal next year. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to say thank you for everything you have done for us. So I would like to end this speech with a famous Lois quote. Mama Bear is not happy. Sorry, wrong one. Let's try that again. As Lois has famously trademarked throughout her time at Richmond Academy, God bless as we celebrate the graduating class of 2022.
Thank you, Trent. It's a good thing you're done because your car wouldn't be in the parking lot tomorrow. As we move to the end of our program, I have a few important announcements for the graduates. So listen up, all y'all who lost your tickets 50,000 times. And now I know what Lois means about the yellow sheet. So listen. There are a number of copies of your transcript included in your diploma, okay, that magic envelope. Be sure to send one copy of your transcript to your post-secondary institution. If your institution requires a transcript sent directly from here, be sure you make arrangements with Karen before the 29th at 1 o'clock, because then the party's over. If we are sending on your behalf, it's still your responsibility to call and check and make sure that they received it. And keep all of the rest of them safe in that envelope, because after July 1st, you are no longer in our record system at all. It's like you just disappeared. I know, right? Except for the memories. Return your graduation gown to the library before you leave tonight, but after you've taken your pictures. So if you want to keep taking pictures, you go right ahead. But if you wish to leave with your gown for pictures, $50. $50 to Karen. And if you bring the gown back, you'll get the $50 back. So that's the deal if you want to sneak out with it tonight, okay? There will be people in the library ready to take your gown, so we can just check your name off the list so we know that it's back. So check over your transcripts. If there are any mistakes, you have to take it back tomorrow or Thursday before 10 o'clock, because there will be nobody in the building until the last week of August. So that's really important. So check those over tonight before you go partying. And if you've been accepted to a particular post-secondary institution but you're not planning on attending, please let them know. A lot of places have wait lists, and that might free up a spot for somebody else, so just keep that in mind. And parents of the graduates, please take all the baby pictures and the grad pictures and any of the pictures you see that might catch your eye, just rip them off the wall, take it with you, okay? That's what they're there for, to share, and they got some really great shots last night at prom, so help yourselves. So to the grads, congratulations on this major accomplishment. You have worked hard, made sacrifices, and have overcome some challenging times to get where you are today. Continue to surround yourselves with people who love and support you, who build you up and believe in you. If you ever find yourself lost, alone, or needing a little boost, just remember there's a whole staff of people here who love you and will always have your back. Just because you're leaving the building doesn't mean you're leaving our hearts. Just reach out and we'll always be there. In the words of Dr. Seuss, you know, the medical doctor, Dr. Seuss, you have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the entire Richmond Education Centre and Academy staff for making this day so very successful. The past few days have been incredibly busy, and everyone stepped up to the plate to make this evening's ceremony a success. And I would really like to acknowledge Karen Burke and Shelley Boudreau for keeping the wheels running smoothly in the office area and greeting everyone with a stop and a smile, regardless of how busy things were. It broke down a little bit last night when Shelley was out here dancing at the prom, but that was just a little break. Thank you to Denise Chassin, our school counselor, who worked tirelessly with our graduates. She career counseled, supported many students through difficult times, led our scholarship committee, and so much more. Thank you to Tommy Sampson, hiding behind the curtain there, for setting up and working on our sound system. Gary was there to help guide him through a lot of things there this morning. And yeah, I didn't forget Krista, she's next. We also want to send a heartfelt thank you to Krista Norman, Tia Landry, and Isabella Sampson for providing our musical entertainment for this evening's ceremony. Thank you to the parents, guardians, and family members who contributed to a successful prom and safe grad event. I think the parents had more fun than the kids. Your time and energy did not go unnoticed. Special thank you to Tellil, Nick Boudreau and his team for the recording of tonight's ceremony. Thanks to Evie and Island Decorators for working with our staff, students, and parents to make our school look so beautiful. Thank you to Louis Boudreau and his staff for catering our social. That was delicious. And thank you to our Life Touch photographer. So our ceremony has come to an end, but we've learned a few things during COVID. The COVID graduations the last few years, they had to pivot and try some different things. Lois wanted to do 70 separate graduations this week, but no, we decided against it. So one thing for sure that they've learned is how to celebrate our grads as they transition from high school to the next phase of their lives. Just stay tuned and watch.